Well, it's a lovely day. A bit of cloud in the sky, but quite a bit of blue, and it's Monday the 21st of June. And last night when I got home, I was working yesterday, but when I got home I masked off all the green stripes on the roof, and it's my intention today to get the first thin coat of colour paint onto the roof. There's a lovely warm breeze, so I don't think it'll take long for it to actually dry, and they've given out really good weather tomorrow, so I'm hoping then to get the second coat on tomorrow, and if everything goes to plan, then Wednesday should be a really nice day and I'll get a slightly heavier top coat on. So I'm building it up in thinner layers, so today's won't take long to dry with the breeze, and then if it does decide to give us a shower later, they say there's a 7% chance, so I'm prepared to take that gamble. So without any further ado, let's get everything on the roof and let's get some paint on. Now this is me trying to mask off and create a more precise line for when I paint the cream, for the new cream paint over the green. It's a bit of a suck it and see scenario, but I'm hoping it's going to give a far better result. It's only when you come to do the masking out that you realise how big the roof is on a Widebeam boat, but I'm hoping that all this effort is going to be well worth it. I'm hoping you can see now that the original cream paint, where it touches up to the green crossbands, has already got this wavy edge to it, so this is the reason I'm leaving that little bit of a gap, so when I paint on with the new paint it should in theory give me a sharper line. Now I do realise a lot of people like to use the rollers on a long pole so you can stand up. Because this is going to be a very thin coat, I prefer to use a small roller handheld so I can actually physically push this paint in amongst the textured area on the roof and spread it out nice and thin without making too much mess. I'm just taking my time as I'm going up towards the tape, not to be pushing the roller madly, otherwise you end up with lots of spits of paint all over the green bands that are running around the edge and across the roof. Now you can see the area to the left of the picture. Now this is a piece that I did last week just as a trial, just to see how good the colour actually is, and I must confess when I first saw it I thought it was a bit cream, but it's grown on me. Including delivery, the 5 litres of paint has cost me £141, which I must confess I thought was very expensive, but it goes on lovely, it covers really well, and from the piece that I did last week I could see that it was money well invested. Even though it's only a 4-inch roller, it's surprising how quick you can cover a large panel on the roof with this kind of paint. And like I said before, I think it's the quality of the paint and the way in which it spreads out makes this job so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I was advised by the manufacturers of the paint to make the first coat a nice, thin, even coat, and the second will adhere to this much better. Well, that's the second panel completed, and I must confess I think it's starting to look really nice and clean, and hopefully by the time I've done the whole roof you'll see a massive improvement. Now it's taken me about just under 2 hours to get the very first thin coat of paint on the roof, and it's just started to drizzle a little bit with rain, very, very fine. So I'm going to call it a day, and hopefully the sun will be out tomorrow and we shall get the second coat on and make it start looking really nice. Right, well that's the second, and I think that's going to be my final coat. I don't think I'm going to put another one on. It really has gone on well. I mean, to be fair, the manufacturer did say because I wasn't going back to bare metal, I would only need 2 coats, one thin one and one reasonable coat. Now I've got as far as here with the second coat, and I've only first coated this morning, or finished first coating this bit. I'd done a bit of it yesterday, but then the rain came. So tomorrow morning I've just got these 2 panels here to put a second coat on, and then I can take the masking tape off and hopefully I'll be happy. Now, one of the things you do get problems when you start to do it on the outside of a dry dock is, as you'll see, there's little black bits. Now this is on the bit I first coated today. There's very few issues on the second coat. There's the occasional fly that's decided to go and land on it, so I've got plenty of paint left, or I will have. So my intention is leave it for a couple of days to harden off, and then when I walk on the roof I'm just going to go in the areas where there's something stuck, just give it a light sanding with a bit of sandpaper, and then just brush a little bit of paint in and blend it in. But all in all, absolutely impressed. The paint is really good quality. As I say, the second coat has made all the difference. It's gone on really nicely, and it's definitely freshened the roof up. So far I'm really happy. Let's see how it looks when I've got the rest of it done tomorrow. It's now the end of the second day of painting, and I just wanted to show you from the stern deck looking down to the bow. The whole roof now has had 2 coats of paint, and in a little while I'm going to attempt to take the tapes off, and I'll just put a few pictures on here so you can see the end result. And as you can see, it's given a nice clean and sharp appearance to the roof, and I must confess I'm really happy with the end result. Let me know what you think. Well, this is a part of the vlog I wasn't looking forward to doing. It's with a heavy heart. I have to tell you I've got to say goodbye to a really old trusted friend. Something I wasn't expecting to have to do this year, but things have become such that I've just got to tell you this. It's enough is enough, you know. His name's Timmy, and if you've been following the vlogs right from the beginning, you'll have seen Timmy a few times, and I have mentioned him. We've had a very, I don't know, we've been close for about, I don't know, maybe 5 years, 6 years. Seems longer, but possibly 5-6 years. And we've had a very on-off relationship, more on than off, is chances are you already know. But more recently I've noticed there's become this gap between us, and this gap's been getting bigger, and I seek professional help, and I've tried to patch things up, but unfortunately nothing's going to work. So, you know, it's time to let Timmy go. And I guess this happens in all relationships, but when you live on your own like I do, you do get attached, and it's hard sometimes to have to say goodbye. But I just thought I'd share with you that today's a bit of a sad day, and hope you understand why it is. Timmy will not be featuring in any more vlogs, and he will have disappeared. So it's a sad day. I just want you to be there when I say goodbye to Timmy. Well, I am sorry it's come to this, Timmy, but this hole between us has grown to such a part that I just gotta let you go. So any further ado, bye Timmy, I'll miss you. Bye. Cider of the week. Hi and welcome to this week's Cider of the week. Oh, I don't know if that's actually Cidre of the week. This, just before I begin, this is a bottle that Ian and Megan kindly sent me as a gift. So I'm not promoting, I'm not looking for reward, this is just a little bit of fun and a review based on a free gift. And it's Stella Artois Cider, spelt R-E, so I think that's Cidre, not sure. But we'll give it a try, it's the least we can do. The description on the back, it says it's 4.5% volume. It's a 500ml bottle. I haven't got a price on this one just yet, but I will check it before I put this onto the actual vlog. And the only description we've got is a crisp and refreshing cider. Well, it doesn't say it's a cider, it's just spelled different. Made with hand-picked apples, 50%. So what's the other 50% if it's not apples? It doesn't say. Best served chilled over ice. Well, you guys will already know that I don't like ice in my cider, so this has been in the ice box getting nice and cold. And I think what we're going to do this week is we're going to dedicate this one to Timmy. And it's a Belgian recipe. So without any further ado, as I say every week, let's crack it open. Oh crikey, that smells different. I'm a bit gutted. I found my mug that's got my name on it, and I came to wash it after last week and I've managed to crack it. I don't know if you can see that on there, look at that. Unbelievable. But it still holds liquid, so it'll have to do. I think this is going to taste like traditional cider. It's got that colour. Oh, good. Now that is cider. Yeah, that's really nice. Now that is a proper hot summer's day cider. It's not strong. It's got a lot of fizz, packed with flavour. It really is. It's packed with flavour. And lovely when it's cold, and this is cold. I drink a lot of fruit ciders, ones that's got berries in, and dark berries, red berries. But this is going to go on my list of have it with steak, have it with dinner kind of cider. I mean, you could have it obviously on a nice summer's day, just sat in the garden with the birds singing and a pint or two of this, and you would be in heaven. I guarantee you'd be in heaven. It's not too strong. Very happily, considering it's only made with 50% apples. It doesn't taste 4.5% volume. It doesn't have that kind of punch. So I think that's one you've got to be careful with. And I rate this. I really do. That's a 9. That's a 9. We haven't had any low ones yet. Not really low ones. That's definitely a 9, and I'm definitely going to get one or two of these, pop them in the back of my fridge. So, in memory of Timmy, it only remains for me to say cheers. Thank you, Ian and Megan, for sending the 3 bottles that we've recently reviewed. Next week, I'm going to be thanking Polly, my daughter, who on Father's Day got me a toffee apple flavour and a marshmallow flavour. She also got me strawberry and cream, but we've already done that one. So for the next 2 weeks we've got Polly to thank, and again as a gift, it's not a promotion. Cheers everybody. Go and get one of these and get them in your fridge. Till next week. Bye bye.